Hello, my friend. Amner Hunter here. This second channel, Amner Hunter 2. Welcome. Let's check out the brand new virtual instrument by the company Excite Audio. This is the brand new plugin in the series Bloom. This is the bass impulse engine, right? It's a bass synth, really to give you all of your needs when it comes to low-end instruments and bass sounds, using a virtual MIDI keyboard or using also a physical MIDI keyboard, of course. And yeah, I want to read here some of the features and this part of the website where they are selling this plugin. So yeah, groundbreaking bass. Let's check out here. It says Bloom Bass Impulse merges an extensive array of modern synth bass loops, samples, and one-shots into a versatile and dynamic instrument meticulously crafted to inject your tracks with low end and tailored to fuel genres that demand contemporary bass sounds, from the pulsating energy of drum and bass and grease bass to acid squelch of 303s, the gritty growl of distorted basses, the depths of sub-bass, the precision of tech to the wobble of dubstep. This tool is a treasure trove for anyone looking to anchor their tracks with a spectrum of cutting-edge basses. So let's check out what can Bloom Bass Impulse do. Elevate your tracks with a spectrum of modern powerful bass lines. Seamlessly blend between bass styles for genre-defying productions. Shape and sculpt unique bass layers with expressive modulation. Also form dynamic sequences from a rich library of contemporary bass sounds. Okay, so how it works, this is, by the way, the main user interface, and there is a hidden menu with ton of advanced features in this edit section. We're gonna check that out in a moment. So it says here, choose a key to work in, pick a preset or sample bank, and ignite one of the 14 BPM synced bass loops across 2 octaves. White keys initiate bass samples and loops, while black keys adjust characteristics such as playback, speed, and pitch, besides triggering bespoke sequences and effect modulation. Also, this plugin comes with 4 macro controls, sub EQ, also noise for texture, crush for sample rate reduction, and width for subtle to extreme stereo expansion. Okay, this is the auditional where you can audition samples and banks. The edit page begins with this sample edit, shape your sound. Bloom Bass Impulse edit pages where you take full control over its bass content, allowing for the precise tailoring of the existing samples to craft something truly individual. The phrase player, it's another window here, lets you sequence bass samples with precision. Assign one of the 5 black keys to trigger a pattern of samples, modulate pitch, velocity, high cut, low cut, filters, and dive deep into the 3 effects: saturation, filter, and reverb. All right. Also, yeah, we have tons of advanced features within the independent effects here. So yeah, the saturation, the envelope filter, and the reverb as well. Features: 14 sample keys, 5 factory modifiers, 5 custom modifiers, 8 sample banks, 112 bass samples, sample synced to host BPM, key selection, sample randomized, 4 macros, 5 main FX parameters, global bypass, and 250 presets. Okay, so yeah, also we have a comparison here to with the full version and light version, right? You can see here the differences, because there's a light version that costs $19 only. Okay, and yeah, it's worth checking it out. There is a trial version actually here at Plugin Boutique. You can try it out for sure. Okay, so let's check out some sounds, but before we do, let me invite you quickly to my website and my main channel, Amner Hunter, my website, amnerhunter.com, where you can grab some additional freebies, such as some free PDF guides and ebooks, some free tools, such as some collections of guitar impulses, some collections of drum sample packs, among other utilities. And my main channel, which I link also down below, you can find a ton of free resources for music production. So go ahead and check it out if you are interested. Now let's check out this plugin here. Let's of course hear some sounds, right? So you should be seeing now the window of the Bloom Bass Impulse. This is the user interface, the main window, and this is the edit page, right? With the sample edit, phrase player, and the 4 effects. And if you close this, you have the 4 macro effects here: sub EQ, noise, crush, width, and here we have the white keys and black keys in your MIDI keyboard, right? You can also press it with your mouse, and all of them will give you sounds and patterns that are synced to your BPM in your project, right? You can choose the key here, so major and minor, pretty cool. Here you can pop up this window where you choose the individual samples, one shots and banks, right? You have 8 banks here, and you can drag and drop these to the timeline that we have here, or to the MIDI keyboard, right? You can audition them. You can also drag and drop entire sections. Okay, and also I have a physical MIDI keyboard here. Okay, and let's for instance check out some, or add some sub EQ, noise, yeah, like pressing a white key with a black key, we have some interesting changes. Let's check it out. Some pulsating things and other stuff here. Okay, we have many presets to choose from here: basic, combined, experimental, melodic. Let's check out some sounds here. Alright, let's process. Also some loops, right? Not only one shots. I found some sound like very usable in not only music but also audiovisual production, right? Like sci-fi and stuff like that. Even like sound effects for sci-fi. Yeah, very cool, like futuristic synth bass, right? But you have a lot more. Okay, let's check out the edit section here. Actually, this is the part that it's in a loop here, but we can drag this or make it shorter or longer. So now we are using more of this sample, right? Nice. Right, you see the different keys down here, and the sample edit window changes because they are using different samples, of course. And it's quite simple to create something, right? For many genres, I think, not only like EDM and stuff like that. Here's the phrase player. Okay, we can choose also different samples here. Let's make this longer here. And it's all like synced to your project's tempo, and you have here advanced features and these effects. If you click here, you enable more options here. So yeah, pretty cool. All right, saturation. And of course some dynamics here, right? Like attack, release, panning, volume, pitch, format, BPM warp. Yeah, I think it's pretty interesting. I'm not like I'm not like a huge user of bass synths and bass virtual instruments, or yeah, but I found this instrument very interesting, very intuitive, and like very simple to create patterns and stuff that will, if you are of course playing to a metronome or making music in a grid or something, everything will be much simpler, right? And choosing the key, of course, very cool. You are in this scale. Also, it has this like a randomize function. It randomizes all of the different controls. Changes the sounds, right? And if we go here to the banks, choose this for instance here. We can edit it very quickly. Here we can make this longer. It reminds some like sub sounds reminded me of like Dune and stuff like that, like a science fiction movie. Right? Yeah, pretty cool virtual instrument, I think. Very creative and with some features that you could not find in other bass synths and instruments like these, right? This is the bass impulse and the third plugin in this series of Bloom instruments by Excite Audio. First, they released the drum breaks. I'm sorry, the vocal ether, and which is similar but with vocals, and the drum breaks, which is similar with drums, of course. Now the bass engine, bass impulse, right? So please let me know what you think of this plugin. I'm always happy and interested to know your opinions. Kevin Wayne says, "Whoa, am I the only guy here?" I put on the other end this sounding crazy, TSM, sounding crazy. Yes, it is. I agree with you, TSM. That's correct. So yeah, my friends, that's pretty much it with this plugin. Let me know what you think of this. And before we leave, let me invite you one last time quickly to my website, amnorhunter.com, and my main channel, Amnor Hunter, where I share a lot of free resources, plugins, tutorials, mostly about free resources. And of course, in my website, you can find free PDF guides and ebooks, and also some additional tools. Go ahead and check it out, explore it, and I will see you very soon in the next video. Bye bye and take care.